Hit me. No, come on. Read it up. I'm ready.
Hello, my name is Julie, and this is my boyfriend.
Hi.
Stop looking so awkward. So, for the first challenge for the Biannual Bibliathon is a creative book recommendation challenge. My boyfriend, you don't read that much. You read like less than 2 books in 6 years.
Okay, now you're making me feel like an idiot.
Yeah, but you read the Play one. That's your favorite book, right?
Yes.
And you started reading World War Z, reading like 3/4 parts of that, or half of the book.
2.5 of a 4.
2.5.
No, wait a second. I read a little
Past
bit.
the half point.
Yes, past the half point, but
Yeah.
not too much in there.
Okay, yeah. And you started reading Elder's Game, but that...
Ender's Game,
Ender's Game.
not the Elder's Game.
No, this one. Ender's Game.
Yeah, that's one.
And you didn't read that much of this one.
No.
But you like it?
It failed to capture my interest.
And you started reading some crime book that wasn't that good. To sum it up, you have read like 2 books, actually, if you combine it.
Yes, that would be correct. I've read a lot more books than 2 books, but in the past 6 years, yes.
As long as we have been together.
As long as we've been together, yes.
And now he lives with all these books. So I am gonna make you read 1 book now. and the next video or wrap up after you have finished it, you're gonna join me and wrap up your book.
Mm-hmm.
You're in? So I have a list here over books I maybe think you could pick up. And I have read all the green ones. I'm gonna try to be brief on these descriptions, so you don't lose your mind. The thing is, when you have a boyfriend who doesn't read book and don't mind reading books that much, the good thing about it, I can spoil a lot of books for you, and I can rant about so many books to you. So he actually, like, if you dig deep, you know the ending for so many books. Because I rant about them. So, let's do this. Ready?
No.
I'm gonna start with The Martian and The Wire, Guy Left on the Moon. Super funny. He watched me laugh out loud to the audiobook. But you watched a movie, so
Yes.
interested in that? Maybe pile.
I would put it in the very high maybe pile. I want to see what else you have for me.
This is my favorite book. It's called The Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss. It's like, you can say, Game of Thrones, Harry Potter, all the best epic fantasy books combined into one.
No, thank you.
That's just because I said Harry Potter, right?
No.
You don't want to read fantasy?
Yes.
Okay. Can I speak to the Russian in you? It's about the Russian Revolution. The whole Tsar family got killed. Is it mostly interesting?
Нет.
Inga Jonsrud Korsa. It's a third novel about this European detective. It's based...
I never liked detective kind of books or films even.
Okay, this is like really fancy written. It's the Illuminate Files in the year 2575. And it's by A.B. Coffin and J. Christoph, by the way. And it's about this spaceship that's things going to hell, and they have to escape it and everything. It's in English though, but that's not the problem for you. Getting closer. Maybe, pal?
Yeah, maybe.
The Narrow Road to the Deep North by Richard Flanagan. And this is about a war prisoner who is escaping. He's from Australia.
Australia?
And I think he's escaping from some, like...
Australia?
Yeah, I think he's there.
Australia?
Aussie, at least.
Aussie land.
Aussie land.
Aussie land.
And I think he's escaping from, like, war prison in, like, Asia.
You know what? I would have to say no.
No?
But I'm kind of like noticing that most of the books that I've chosen, well, except for the The Joy Down Under, or whatever that book is called.
Wander Down Under.
Wander Down Under. That the books that I've chosen are mostly sci-fi inspired.
Yeah, I think like games of sci-fi is like your buzzword. Yeah, I have some games of sci-fi novels in audiobook form. So I'm gonna like list them up so you know about all the options. Okay?
But I don't... You can't say you are reading an audiobook.
How do you know?
You're listening.
Yeah, you're listening. So you can listen to this book and develop the book.
I kind of like got past that part of my life when I was 7, 8 years old when my mom stopped reading stories to me, since that is a form of audio book. Read books while you're driving, and I listen to music while I'm driving.
Anyhow, it's Otherworld. I don't remember the authors, sorry. Imagine like Elon Musk making a game so people who can't get out of bed have something to do. So like this, make this super awesome VR game. And it's like, if you get hit, you feel it, and it's almost like implanted in you.
That almost sounds like a movie I've seen.
It's not a movie.
But it reminds me of a movie that I've seen before. I just can't remember. Game Over. That was the name of the movie.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
I think so, but I don't think I watched the whole movie.
It is kind of boring, but still.
The movie is not boring.
Yes, it is. The concept is great. The movie is more or less boring.
Meant this book is not boring.
Audio book.
No, this audio book is not boring. I think if you like Ready Player One, this is like the closest VR game.
But I don't want another VR game. Like, when I read Ready Player One, that was a great book.
But it was
great story and all that, but I want that book to be in that place. I don't want to change it with something else. If you're saying to me that it's got like a similar kind of vibe to...
No, it doesn't, because...
But you just told me.
Yeah, it's like the concept of people being inside a game and...
Well, and then let me finish up. The concept is more or less the same. I don't want to.
Artemis, badass previous Muslim, at least Arabic woman, lives on Mars, and she's a smuggler.
Oh no! You've spoiled that book totally for me. That's the one I remember the best, as of late. So,
it's so good.
No, sorry, I don't want to. Because I kinda remember
You do? How does
story.
this end? How does this end?
Oh no, I don't remember how it ends, but I feel like I remember some kind of like key points that happens throughout the story.
Yeah.
I just can't name them right now, but as soon as I would read up, when I begin to close in on those points, I would suddenly remember them and like, oh yeah, I know what happens now, I can turn 5 more pages.
Like it's a Norwegian badass dude in the book.
Yeah, I know.
So, you have Andy Weir's The Martian is super good.
Well, I really, really kind of want to read this because...
You love the movie.
Well, yeah,
and the book is better and you have more things.
Still, the problem, the good part of it is I want to read it because I've seen the movie.
Yeah?
I think it's a good thing that you can be more attracted to reading by watching movies too.
Yeah.
Like it's another way of drawing people in. But still, the problem with this is at the same time I've seen the movie. So I know, well, more or less I know how it will end.
Yeah.
So it is kind of like
it's a good
spoiled already.
But think about it like this one before you go on. You see a movie several times even though you know how it ends. Why can't you do the same with the book?
I like movies.
Wonder Down Under?
The Wonder Down Under? Well, I'm just so... I know everything there is to know about Down Under there. So... No, I'm just kidding. Actually, I want to read it just
after me, or
no, not after you. Just because, not even because of the knowledge, but because it just seems interesting. Like, why wouldn't you want to read it? I would have done the same thing if it was a penis and not a vagina, just because of pure interest. So.
And what's really interesting about this book is because the like medical history of it, it's almost nothing at all.
Out of these two, I really actually don't know what to choose.
I know this one is fantastic. I haven't heard that much about that.
Like, I'm doing an eeny miny mo in my head right now. I don't know, I feel this one calls to me more. This one is like telling me like, lad, go read me. Take me. Now!
Yeah, then you have to go read that.
Then I'm left with these three again. So,
so you're not done?
Well, no.
Oh, you just
wasn't my goal or objective to like end up with one book?
Yeah, of course. I thought you chose that one.
Oh no, I haven't chosen yet.
You're just eliminating books.
Yeah, one at a time. So.
Do you want to laugh? Do you want to have action? Or do you want to have knowledge? That's like the three books you have in front of you.
Like, if someone could create a book with actually these three things, that would have been so amazing.
Probably exists.
I would have laughed, I would have gotten more knowledge, and I would have had action.
And what's fun about this book is like it's transcribed from video overworking and emails, and so it's not dialogues in that form. It's just like email conversations and transcriptions.
Shoot, I'll end up with that one. Alright,
so
this is the book I've ended up with.
Illuminate by Amy Kaufman and James Kristoff. I have Gemini as well, and I'm gonna buy the last book. I don't remember what it's called. But maybe you encourage me to read it, because I haven't yet, because it's in English, and that's great.
Your English is not that bad,
but
so
it
take it
takes
easy.
1,000 years to read to this, and I know it's an audiobook, so I maybe think I'm gonna like read it at the same time as listen to the audiobook. Maybe. Congrats!
Thank you!
So, this was my creative book recommendation challenge. Basically, it's forcing my boyfriend into reading.
I'm okay!
And I'm gonna leave all the links down below for the Biannual Bibliathon and all the like challenge and creators and everything. So he will be back in other video when he's done with the book and can include it in the wrap up. So see you then. Bye.
Bye!